Next night, they're coming in fishing his very first Bassmaster Classic, and excited to be here. He's out of my adopted hometown of Wetumpka, Alabama. Say hello and welcome to Greg Vinson.
Vinson giving a thumbs up on the way in. He's smiling from ear to ear, and he's got both live well doors open. So either he's trying to feed those fish, or he's got some big ones in there. Qualified for the Bassmaster Classic in only 2 years on the elites. Uh-oh, he's digging deep. Make some noise, New Orleans. You want to see a big fish? There you go. Greg Vinson making his first trip to the Bassmaster Classic. Don't worry about playing with the grocery bag. Get on up here, my friend. Get those fish on the scale. First trip to the Bassmaster Classic. Looks like you're gonna make it work for you.
Yeah, it was a good day. I was a little bit worried about the fog delay this morning. That's a long hour waiting on that fog to lift. But when I heard we were going to go at 8:10, I felt like I had enough time to get in there and catch a few fish. Caught 3 real quick. It was a little bit slow for an hour, another long hour in the day. But moved in there and caught a couple of decent ones and cooled a couple of times. So it was a good day. I'm looking forward to going back and catch some more tomorrow.
14 pounds, 3 ounces. Hold up a couple of those big ones. That big one right there, there you go. Greg, you just walked to the end of the Bassmaster Classic stage. Double gun, holding up a couple of fish. How many years have you been waiting to do that?
Probably since I was about 8 years old, but you know, it didn't really become a reality until several years ago when I felt like I might have a shot at doing this. I made a big decision. I left a real stable job with great benefits and took a chance on professional fishing. And just 5 years later, I'm at the Bassmaster Classic.
Let's hear it. Well, I don't know what your other job was, but I don't know if you made 500 grand every 3 days, but you could do that in these next 3 days if you keep catching them like that.
Yeah, I believe the fish are there to do it. You know, this tournament's going to be all about consistency, and I gambled on a consistent area. I feel like it has the potential to produce maybe a 16, 17 pound bag at most, but it's very dependable. I'm looking forward to getting in there tomorrow and see if I can catch a couple more of those better quality fish and bump my weight up a little bit.
All right. Get back there, get your gear ready, and we'll see you up here again tomorrow. Consistency usually wins an event like this.
Hey everybody, day one of the Bassmaster Classic here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Greg Vinson doesn't need an introduction here with our people. Greg, day one, right now, we know there's still about half the field to weigh in right now, but right now you're in 6, 14 pounds, 3 ounces. Great day, he's got you sitting in the top 10.
Yeah, it was a good day. You know, we had an 1 and 10 minute fog delay this morning. To be honest with you, when I looked outside the hotel room, the entire city of New Orleans was fogged over. You couldn't even see the buildings across from me. I thought we were going to sit there about 3 hours. So actually, an hour and 10 minutes wasn't that bad. But I'm making a 2-hour run, so you got a lot of time to think about whether your plan's going to work out. But I got a lot of confidence in the area I'm fishing. There's some other guys in there too, and they did well today too. So I'm looking forward to going back. I think it's a type area that can replenish, and I'm banking on consistency this week. I know there'll be some heavier weights, but I'm hoping the type pattern I'm doing right now will be consistent.
Not only is it the biggest bass tournament in the world, not only do you have to worry about all these other great fishermen out there, then Mother Nature throws this big bunch of fog in there, and I know that gets tough, and and that kind of, you've got more time to sit around and think, and now you've got this plan that you've got figured out and that you've been practicing. Now you got to change all this stuff, and I know it was right on the borderline of you guys trying to make a decision on the ones of you that wanted to make that long run to Venice, because it's about a 90-mile run down there.
Oh, anywhere you decide to go in this tournament, it really is a gamble. I mean, most lakes that we fish, 40, 50 miles is a long run, and here it's really, there's no limit. I mean, I'm running about 110 miles one way. I get about, if I get a full day, no fog delays, 3.5 hours to 4 hours of good fishing. and but it's worth the risk, man. The fish are there, and you know, a lot of guys are doing it. I mean, there's like a train going down there today because they know that's where the good fish are. Well,
it looks like so far to this point that you guys that made that run to Venice are owning this tournament right now. And I know there were 3 areas that a lot of fishermen were concentrating in. One of them was Bayou Black that a lot of people decided to back out. Not many people went in there today. And there's another area. That's a tough pronunciation. I don't want to try to go there with that. But that area had pretty much the other half that didn't go to Venice today. And I know with that fog, what's the schedule tomorrow? Is more fog?
Well, they've got fog in the forecast. The one thing that helps us, if we get a southeast wind, it pushes that fog to the west side of the delta. If we get that situation, I'm running southeast. So that really helps me, and it helps clear things out, and I feel a lot better about it. You know, I invested in radar this week. I put radar like the day before the tournament. Today was the first day I'd actually used the boat with radar. I hit the Mississippi River this morning. It was smooth sailing all the way to that point. It was socked in with fog, and I really got appreciation for that radar. I'm running along and I see a huge blip on my radar, and I check up, look to my left, and I see a ship stack going by about 100 yards from the boat. So it definitely was worth the investment to have that radar on the boat this morning, and I beat a few guys to the hole.
Well, Trip Weldon preaches it, and I know you guys do too. Safety first out there. I mean, you want to win this thing, but you want to be safe about it first, Greg. Tomorrow's moving day, because after tomorrow, only the top 6 fish that last day. So the pressure kind of steps up a little bit, but from a competitive standpoint, you can't really approach it any different than you did today. You just got to go out there, trust your instincts, trust what you've done in practice, and go after them real quick. You know, how do you feel about tomorrow?
I feel good. You know, I got 7 bites today. Now, I caught 2 real good quality fish on the exact same piece of cover, but for whatever reason, that one little bush seems to keep replenishing, so I hope I can go in there and pop a couple more tomorrow. In this deal, it all comes down to getting the quality bites. Anything over 3 pounds is a quality fish down there, and if you can get 5 of those that are that size or better, you're going to be looking real good tomorrow.
Well, Greg, we're looking forward to it, keeping everybody abreast of the situation and following you all throughout this tournament, hopefully all the way to day 3, and hopefully right there at the top with a chance to win this thing.
No doubt. And I want to say thanks to all my friends and family, the Sportz Blitz guys, everybody that's come down here to New Orleans to be here with me and support me in my first Bassmaster Classic. It's such an honor and it's such a great experience. It's something I'm going to remember forever.
Greg, we're excited, man. Good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
More of Sportz Blitz Outdoors right after this.